Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty Season 4, Episode 2. I just watched the Episode 1. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. Normally today I'm supposed to watch 3 episodes, so this Episode 2 and the Episode 3. But I had some issues with my recordings, for the last episode, so I hope that right there it's gonna work for this episode. And I hope that I'm gonna have the time to watch also the episode 3 today. We'll see, but if I'm making short intros and reviews in comparison of usually, because you know me, you know that making things short, it's not really how I'm proceeding, how I'm doing my stuff. Don't be surprised if it's shorter than usually. Okay, what happened during the episode 1 of the season 4? Nothing, really nothing. Morty killed Rick and didn't want to do anything for him to come back. He was ready to live all of his life without Rick just because he wanted to have him a good life, which is a good reason to have a good life, to not die young, to die with the person that you love. Clearly, good reasons. But because of that, not making your grandpa who is dead coming back to life? Not sure, not considering that he could have a life, he had reasons to come back to life. His family, his daughter, his granddaughter maybe needed him. I'm so worried for Morty. I'm saying it since so long now, since the season 2. Can you imagine? Since at least 20 episodes now, I'm telling you that I'm worried for Morty's evolution. Like with time, I'm seeing that kid getting angrier, more violent, and sometimes I have a little hope that maybe things can go in another direction. He's a teenager, he's into a real evolution. He can have multiple, futures. Like, it's not like that he's gonna have this future and all. No, he can experience stuff and he can still have all of these possibilities, all of these possible futures in front of him. So I'm really like, this kid, I'm so worried. Beginning of the season 3, no, before that. Season 1, he was accepting everything. Season 2, he began to be tired of Rick's bullshit and he began to kill people. Season 3, beginning of the season 3, he killed Rick on purpose. Okay, Rick didn't die during that moment because he made the plan around it, but Morty didn't know that. So really, we began the season 3, I was so fucking worried about the kid. But we ended the season 3 with Morty deciding to take the control of the situation, to not just be tired of Rick's bullshit, to not just give up on Rick like he did several times during the season 2 and the season 3, but really to escape from Rick, to make something about it, to take control of the situation for his family to be safe. Like, really, Morty took a real decision during that moment. So I was like, okay, he didn't choose violence, he didn't choose to kill his grandpa, he chose to escape. That's great, again, for Morty's evolution. That's not great at all, but considering just Morty's evolution, that was great. Beginning of the season 4, he killed Rick. Okay, not on purpose. But it's on purpose that he was choosing again and again and again to not make him come back to life. And he preferred to go deeper into that thing, about chasing, that dream of having a life with Jessica. If you are just thinking about the symbolic of that, that's what it was, he was chasing that dream of being with Jessica, and if it means to kill Rick, or at least to let him die all alone and all, Morty would have been okay with that. and he can lose control of himself. He lost control of that situation. The last episode didn't help me at all with having up about Morty's situation. It didn't help me at all also about not having doubts about Beth right there, is she a clone or not. The more I think about it, the more I think that right there we have a clone. It's really bad, but it's like that. You know, a difference of attitudes and all. I would love this change of attitude to be the real Beth, coming from the real Beth. Because it would mean that she understood stuff, that she wants to evolve, that she wants to protect her family, that she wants to also have a good relationship with her dad, that she understood that for that she needs to put limits to stuff. I would love that. But to make so much progress for Beth in such a short time, to have Rick accepting the situation, is he not staying because he just knows that his real daughter at some point is gonna come back and he's gonna change all of that? I want news about that. I know, I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna have them today. I mean, today for me with the episode 2 and the episode 3 maybe. And maybe it's gonna be even, you know, at the end of the season 4, like big reveal at the end of the season. And all of the season that we're gonna spend with Beth didn't exist in fact because it was not the real Beth. And you know the fact that during the last episode they came back with the Mr. Mystics, but also with the fact that we have different realities, the fact that we can clone people so easily. Even Rick, you know, right there they insisted on the fact that Rick, even the Rick that we're gonna have now, it's not the real Rick because it's a clone of the real Rick, you know, and the stuff like that. Even, you know, the episode where they went into all of these memories that he erased from Morty's mind, you can be at the end of this episode, it's not the real Rick and Morty, because we know now that they don't have all of their memories, and they are in fact Rick and Morty's from, you know, a save, you know, like they saved a version of themselves, but it's not truly them. So, it's beginning to be complicated, you know, to follow Rick and Morty. To follow this show, this story of what is happening. If you're really thinking about all of what they lived and all of that situation with the different realities, with the different versions of them and all, if we are considering that we still have maybe the Walking Dead family somewhere, who is their real first family, if we are considering that we have my theory about that Rick living his reality in which he really lost his wife and Beth to come into this reality. I mean, not this one, because this one is the Walking Dead reality in fact, in which they lost their Rick. No, but this show is fun, huh? I'm having a good time watching it, I'm having some good laughs, a lot because of Summer during these last episodes. And no matter what, I'm having good moments, you know, like I'm laughing at several occasions. But for all of the rest, which is beginning to be more and more important into this show, for all of the deeper stuff and all, I'm so glad that the writers, they're going into that direction. And in a way, they are exploring so much psychological things and mental health things, you know, like the depression, the alcoholism, to give up on people, to lose people, stuff like that. It's so great, it's so cool to do that with a comedy show. But at some moments, you know, for me, who loves to analyze that kind of stuff, it's taking me out of the funny stuff that they are doing at the same time, you know. But I love that, so I'm not gonna blame them for that, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro, let's go for this episode 2. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, if you want the extended or the full reaction part of this episode in full opacity, for the extended reaction part with not so many cuts, you know that it's not because of me, you know that I'm forced to post these versions of the videos on YouTube. I really hope that it's gonna change for this season 4 or just when the new season is not gonna be out, you know, anymore on Netflix. I really hope so. Wish me luck with that. No matter what, it's on. Let's go for this episode. Come on, that's gonna be a funny episode. No, I'm really like, is it gonna be a funny episode? Oh, you're gonna torture me.
Maybe I'll use my intern. Gluty!
Intern?
Good. Thanks, Gluty.
You want to develop an app?
No thanks, Gluty.
Hey, what's up, Gluty? Hi, Morty. Do you want to develop an
No
app?
thanks.
Do not develop my app on your intern's forehead.
Why not?
I think that something
I'm glad you
is
asked that, Jerry.
bad
So,
with
yeah,
that.
don't-
Well, if anyone wants to develop an app with me, I'm down.
He seems to really want to develop an app.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a quick
For this
solo
intern
adventure
to not
go on.
accomplish
This
his
one will
mission
not
and
be
view,
directed
something
by
like that.
Rob.
He's gonna go poop. When Grandpa pats his belly like that and leaves without word, it means he's going to go poop. He's a shy.
Summer.
Honey, why can't you let us
She has the
just
funniest
say
jokes.
these?
Well, I'm man enough to simply say I'm going to poop.
Oh, Jerry.
He's really putting you to work, huh?
Did you want to develop an app?
I'll pass.
What's an app you'd want to develop?
Can I ask what it is?
Jerry, don't do it,
That's always the
please.
first step.
50-50, final offer.
Fuck, Jerry! You have to go on that planet to poop? It looks great! Really? Oh fuck, all of that just to poop. Someone came. Who did that? It's your poop?
Reverse digestion extrapolation. Time to meet your maker.
All of that really just to poop?
Whoa, this new app just matched me with a guy that is my type. Danny?
Danny Booblets from Hellfinders with 2 R's and a Z?
I ran all the way here while staring at your profile. I'll still be into a jam band for old junkies. But I think this world cares too much about bands and too little about love. And I think I love you.
Me too.
You
Hi,
just
I'm my
met?
underage daughter's mother, and I have...
You seem nice, but you just met and I'm not so sure of.
Never mind.
I quit, I'm gay, and I love Xander.
Stupid phones are destroying us.
Don't use
Hey,
it.
sweetie.
Please don't use it. Beth, I mean.
Some apps are really dumb, really forgettable. Anyway, I'll be late. I love you.
Got it. I love you too.
I knew it.
Okay, Gluty, take the app down.
I'm just an intern.
It's not how it's
That's not how
functioning.
apps work.
You think we're stupid, but we're not. We know apps have something to do with servers.
Servers on the mothership.
Where's the mothership?
Take us to it. Yes, shake it more, Morty. That was working.
Take us to the mothership.
Are you gonna explode? Yes.
Mom, you can't stop true love. Yes, I can. You're insulting me.
You were going to a motel with that guy that you just met?
My daughter's about to be ruined. I'm being assaulted. Assaulted.
Nobody cares. It's a motel. I'm Danny, by
You
the
had
way.
your chance, Dick.
Oh, I would forbid that.
While your species was still toying with fire, ours mastered the science of functioning, committed relationship. You will now witness the true power of superior intimacy.
No,
Take the app down.
we don't want an app
It's on its way.
to tell
The app remains
us
something evil
to...
thing. Does there have
Fresh.
to be an
Shut the fuck up, that's not what they are doing right now. I'm not in one of them.
Yes, the evil plan.
Just so you know.
You are highly trained to seek it, and you have no
New
idea
soulmate?
how to make
Something is wrong. You can't have one infinite soulmates.
You know what isn't? Water. That shit runs out. So we'll be taking yours.
That's
Continues
what-
to decorate.
Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Oh, hold on.
My apologies, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, listen, you delivered an alien protein club sandwich with no lettuce. God damn it.
Okay, now, Rick. Again, all of that just to poop. You're not an extreme person at all.
Oh, I scoping for this big thing? Right, but, are you fucking kidding me?
You're gonna die.
I understand, Mr. Phillips.
I believe this is yours. You dropped that.
I'll have to call you back.
Where do you want to die?
Susan, is
You
Dr.
used-
Jones 3 available?
Is toilet?
Sure, but I'm doing her a favor. She either has terrible taste or she's trapped in a marriage to a toilet thief.
She's dead. Life has been hollow since I lost her. Using your toilet was nice, though.
Easy.
I'm ready when you are.
Stay there. Tell him what you told me.
What is this? What's happening?
Tell him what you told me.
My wife's still alive.
What did you do today?
Oh, I pooped on a really awesome toilet I found.
Nah.
Don't use your dead wife as an excuse. You shit on my toilet because you don't know your place. And your place is nothing.
You're not gonna kill me.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, he was already violent with the other one. He punished you in his weird way.
Oh, so you like being alive?
I thought about what you said and how much I needed to hear it. But then I thought about why you were saying it, who you were really saying it to. You need someone to give you permission to live.
What the? I thought you were a shy poop.
You just
It's a pointless bid
pooped
for
in
control.
front of a
You want to take the
beaver.
one you truly think is yours, and you want to protect it from a universe that takes whatever it wants. It clearly took something from you. We can spend our lives fighting that, or we can choose to be free.
I'm done fighting. Time to be free.
Oh, wait, you're actually...
No, 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 no!
Hi, little mouse.
Hey, baby. I missed you so much.
I never really left you. Wherever you want, forever.
My God.
You rang. I'm pooping too.
Come poop with me. Poop with me, Tony.
It's what
Poop with
happens to
me.
people who are
What are you
dying
waiting for?
on their toilets.
Aren't you gonna join us?
What now? Is it alive? Rick, who are these people? Why are you
That's it,
keeping...
get out.
It's a what? The blonde one?
It connects the whatever you want section
No.
of your brain to the whatever you have section. If you're having his toilets, that's on you.
People you refuse to kill and refuse to let into your life.
An offer you
think
rejected,
so.
so here's your
I'm
last
worried.
chance. Touch my toilet again, you die.
Be a friend.
I have
From
a
what I
million
remember
cooler
of
friends
his
than you.
wife,
You'll
it
be
was...
dying.
She was blonde, you know? Rick?
We're not allowed to use those apps.
I wonder why.
That's what I thought, Bluey. Looks like you and I are all we got.
Because Beth is not on it. No, I don't want her on it.
I've got a date. We're dumping a dating app. I started today disgusted and embarrassed to be your son. And then
Am I
later I
down?
thought we were gonna die because you're a loser.
But...
There's no more, is
No.
there?
You're so mean with
Tony here.
Jerry. Right there, he
Some,
said
vegan delicious family
Yes,
recipes.
because
And
he's
lots of these,
lame and
chocolate sugar
all
free.
alone.
He can eat as many of these. The toilet's all his. He'll know what I mean.
Tony died.
Why?
He quit his job, started living life to the fullest. He crashed into a tree.
Now what?
Happily ever after.
And after that?
We'll find out together.
How many soulmates is that in the last week? 4. You can't stop me from loving who I love, Mom. Oh, the shit I can.
Motherfucker! That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Give me that new soulmate. Adwall? Fuck this.
How to kill an app? Put ad
Come on, Mom.
on it.
Let's go home.
We lost Earth.
We are defined by what we do, and we only need each other.
Each other. And water. And I want a divorce.
You can have one for a glass of goddamn water!
She was not your
Chance
soulmate.
that you use the app and there's someone out there waiting for you.
I didn't use it. Did you?
Me? No.
You
Of
didn't.
course not.
Well, then we're all good, dog.
It's the name of the guy, you know,
Hey,
Jerry's
Tony's dad, this is
daycare.
This is a kid. He used to clone a new son. I did explore infinite universes, and there is a version of Tony that was completely evil and ended up causing a lot of genocide. A lot of ways of looking at this is not much of a loss.
I understand.
Really?
Hard losing a friend.
Fuck you.
What?
He's not my friend.
No, but it was you, in a way.
There he is. There's our guy. Congrats, Tony. Enjoy using it all by yourself while you sit there and think about how nobody wants to be around
That's
you
what
and
you
how you
meant.
ruined it for yourself. All hail His Majesty, the saddest piece of garbage in the entire cosmos. May his reign last 1,000 years.
Rick, did you
who was bullying. Oh yes.
Thanks. I could never lift it up.
It's just part of my job, ma'am.
No.
Just finished my first delivery of the day, 900 more to go.
Even that, Rick. I mean, even just pooping in a nice place quietly, having that nice moment for yourself, even that you managed to destroy it for yourself, by yourself, just because you don't want to share, just because you're selfish. You know, I'm trying to imagine what lesson Rick is gonna take from that episode, from that experience. I'm pretty sure that he's just gonna be like, someone stole it from me, I was right to go after that person, we have nothing in common, that's it, I repaired the thing with his family. Still, you're never gonna be able to poop right there without thinking about the guy who died because he had the audacity of using your toilets once. And that guy was just like you. He lost his wife and he just wanted to have a nice place to poop quietly. Sometimes we're not thinking enough about the fact that this moment it's a privilege to have a nice time just by yourself, pooping quietly in a nice place. Not that nice, clearly. But I couldn't do it into that place. I would be too impressed by that place to do it, you know. First I would be like, an animal is gonna come in, you know, no. An animal can watch me, no. And really, no walls, nothing, like, to the nature. Oh no. Maybe you don't need so many details about my life and where I can poop. I know. Okay, again, you know, after the last episode, which was Rick having an adventure, Morty having an adventure, it's another time that, but in fact, you know, at the end of the last episode, the first episode of this season 4, the characters, they announced us that for now we would have some episodes with them living adventures together but also separately. So okay, they're really gonna do it. Right now for Morty to go on an adventure with Jerry, it's great, but it's not really that. In fact, it's just Morty trying to repair what Jerry did wrong. Jerry again did something wrong. I'm not gonna lie about it. I never, you know, said that he was not lame or he was not doing stupid stuff and doing mistakes. Clearly, yes, sometimes he's a little stupid and he can do mistakes, clearly, a lot. But at the end of the day, it's not because he wants to do things bad, you know, like, it's not an evil act. He has good intentions, you know, he has genuine intentions right there. He wanted to do something, you know, to have a job, to do something with that intern who wanted to do that. He wanted to do something which could be successful, to make that app. When he understood, you know, like, something was going wrong, in 1 second he wanted to close that app. He did everything that he could to close that app, okay, with some mistakes, but at the end he managed to convince that intern to close that app. It was him. The fact that the intern, you know, is not destroying that app, he's killing it by putting AdWords into it. Yes, it's like that you're killing an app, really. And that app, you know, representing all of the dating apps, I said it during the episode, I never went into one of these apps. I thought about it. I'm not, you know, like, I thought about it a lot, but I never went into it because I'm already shy, you know, into the real world. And for me, to go on these apps, like, I think that I could be even more shy, you know, with these apps, like, to hesitate on each word that I would use, like, it would be even worse, you know, for my case. Even if I did not go into one of these apps, I still know how they are working. And yes, surely it's to make people, you know, go together in an easier way. Clearly, maybe sometimes these girls, these guys, they have the emotion to find their soulmates in just 1 second, you know, like so directly. But for a lot of girls and guys that I know and went into it, it's not that often that you are, you know, like, oh, that's it, that person, it can work. Like 80% of the time it's just freaks, or you know, just people that you wouldn't talk with in an unusual way because they are clearly not made for you. For Morty to help his dad, that's great. For Summer to fall into that trap, is it really a surprise? No. For Beth to intervene, it's not a surprise, but I'm surprised that it took her so many times to really intervene, and I mean it like that, like, you know, to really intervene, to do something about it. Just before that, you're letting your daughter go on a motel with a guy, that kind of motel, that kind of guy that she just met, and you're okay with that? No, clearly no. Yes, maybe I'm gonna be a strict mom, it's possible. I don't know now yet, but maybe I'm gonna be like that. All of these guys that you met, and this girl also that you met, Summer, you're not against the fact that you can be with a girl. Why not for Summer, you know? Beth, she really wants on that app. Beth or clone Beth, we don't know yet. But she really wants on that app. And that app puts her with that guy. I'm pretty sure Ted something. No matter what the face, I'm pretty sure that it was the guy, you know, during the episode, I think that it was during the season 2, we let Jerry in a place, you know, with all of the other Jerrys. When Rick and Morty, they are going on an adventure, they are letting the Jerrys right there. When our Jerry discussed with the other Jerrys, at some point we talked about the other guy with whom Beth, you know, she was with, and I'm pretty sure that it was that guy. The name and the face. I'm not okay with that idea. Like, I'm still not okay with the fact that my mind is still thinking that maybe it was not the right Jerry that we picked. But I'm pretty sure that we're never gonna have the answer about that. Like, I already want the answer just about Rick's past, and it's already taking so long and all. Oh! During this episode, it was during this episode or during the other one that I watched today, I mean. No, it was during this episode. This place with all of these people that Rick can't kill, but he doesn't want them into his life. That blonde girl, for what I remember about that fake, I'm putting things like that because I'm still not sure that it was truly fake memories. For what I remember, your wife was blonde and was looking a little like that. Rick, no? Did you put your wife right there? Oh, it would destroy my theory about your wife and Beth and all. But it would... yeah, I don't know. If it can imply a lot of stuff. Beth, our mother. Do we know how your mother died? Oh. I'm gonna stop this video right now, and in fact, I'm not sure that I can watch another episode of Rick and Morty right there. Like, you can't see it, but really the sun is going so down. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe it's all for you and for me for today, maybe not. I don't know. No matter what, it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Rain